Hello YouTubers, this is onza04. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'm bringing you a 4sevens UI differences video. So, I got the Quark X AA squared tactical flashlight, the Quark 123 squared turbo, and the Quark Pro QP2L-X. So before the redesign, you can tell the box has changed. The logo has changed. The 4sevens logo has turned into 4sevens with a lightning bolt around it. So, and then the boxing material has changed into like this velvety feel box into a paper box. So that's that. We'll start off with the AA version, only because it's the most basic, and we can start with that one. Flashlight comes in a little case. There's the 4sevens. Quark X AA squared. Before I begin, I want to just talk about the company, 4sevens. They started their business in 2008. They offer a 10-year warranty on every single flashlight you buy. They have top-notch warranty, customer service, very responsive. They always have amazing sales during the holidays. That's pretty much how I was able to pick up all these other flashlights for, in my opinion, a steal. They always have free USPS first class shipping, which is huge. They're not trying to nickel and dime you off their shipping and handling, and they always ship the stuff at a very reasonable method, and it gets to you pretty quick. The only drawback that I saw from their transition from their old packaging to the new packaging is the naming convention. It kind of gets a little confusing, but they do have a chart link PDF file that you can use to figure out how they name their new flashlights, but that's the only downside. All I know is that they all work, and they work very well. Alright, we're going to start with the Quark X AA squared. This is the tactical version UI. This flashlight right here has got 280 lumens. Sorry about the movement. And it's got two modes of operation. It's turn it on. This is the tight bezel mode, and then turn it off, and that's the low bezel mode. So always, you can only pick from two: on, off, on, off. There's 8 different modes that we have. We have moonlight, low, medium, high, max, SOS, and strobe beacon. And the tactical, in order to change the setting, you just have to turn on and off rapidly 4 times, if I remember correctly, and then it'll just go into like this low mode, and then just blinks. And this is where you can start cycling through all your modes. There's moonlight, low, medium, high, max, SOS, strobe, and so forth. And then once you find the mode that you like, you just click it, leave it on for about, I can't remember if it was 5 or 10 seconds, but we'll find out in 5 or 10 seconds. It should just confirm the change. There's a confirmation. Click it off. Tight. There you go. Set. So that's the UI for the Quark Tactical. Uses AA's. I personally like the flashlights that use the CR123s. They're more expensive, but I just like the power output compared to the AA's. Obviously, AA's, you can find those batteries more readily, but you always carry backup when you're going camping and stuff, so it's not a big deal. The next flashlight is the Quark 123 Turbo. You'll notice a similar trend with each flashlight with these lanyards, but this is more of a, I guess you can say, a tactical light because of the way that it throws their beam. It's on low. You can see that the beam pattern is a lot more concentrated compared to this. It's a little bigger, so you can see that. And you get just a greater distance just in general. And if you look at the lens, you can see that it's significantly wider and more, I believe it's a smoother lens. The UI essentially is the same, exact same as a tactical. The beam pattern is what's different. So you get greater distances even though it might be not as powerful. I believe this one is this is 230 lumens. It uses two CR123As batteries, and you got a voltage from 3 to 9 volts. So the more volts you put in it, it could handle up to 9 volts. Like I said, the two main mode operations are the tight and loose mode. The main difference is the reflector, and it's got the same 8 settings, 8 mode available. I can show you what it is on max. It's like a lightsaber, very bright. I can probably shine this about a block and see with confidence what I'm looking at. So there's that one. The last one is the newly designed on their website, the Quark Pro. This is the QP2LX. Also uses two CR123 cells. Smaller. Doesn't have the throw capabilities. The reflector has a wavy design to it. You probably can see it if you look closer. 360 lumens on this beast. Two main modes, but this one's actually a little more unique. You have it on. It's on right now. You can actually cycle through each mode without having to reset the on-off switch feature. You just have to momentarily depress the tail cap button while the light is on. So just kind of give it like a half click, and then it just goes through all the modes. Like so. And then you go into type mode, and you got max and strobe. Max and strobe. So that's kind of the main difference on between the Pro, the Turbo, and the Tactical. Other than that, I mean, all the flashlights, depending on what you want, this is more of a flooded light design, so it's not as concentrated. So if you take this one, it's like a beam, and this one is a little more flooded, depending on what you want. When I go camping, I kind of bring both, but I like this when I want to see a huge area. And if I want to see great distances, I definitely bring this, just because of the way that you can see further away. So, it's kind of in a nutshell, video on all the different types of flashlights that 4sevens offers, and you actually got to see the UIs acting the way they're designed for. Because online you read it, but it doesn't really do the justice. But in video, at least you can see the true nature of the flashlight. So I hope that was informative. Like I said, 4sevens, they've been around for what, 5 years now, and stay tuned. I think they're the next leading industry company. And thanks for tuning in. This is onza04. Subscribe and click like. Thank you.